everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is a video for the love of homemade kits. It is my, I want to say, third layout using my February kit. And this paper, this gorgeous floral paper from Maggie Holmes Florist Collection, has made it into 2 months kit because I was determined to use it in some sort of beautiful way. So that is definitely what I'm doing here. And honestly, I was stumped. I was toying between making a bow, like a large bow for a page. I was toying between making a large number 2 and documenting a birthday picture for Valentina. And all in all, I just didn't want to lose any of the gorgeous floralness. So what I decided to do was definitely keep most of it intact and just gut the center and make a 2.5-inch border frame for the start, or layout of my layout. And that way the gorgeous florals stay intact. So this little piece that I gutted, I will fussy cut all those flowers out and use them as embellishments on my page. And I toyed between using the ledger paper that was a beige background and white, and I thought white was just crisper for this layout, and considering how busy the background or the border was. So I fussy cut out all those flowers as you saw, and now I'm trying to assemble what I'm doing. Now I did kind of overcut the gutting aspect, so there was a little bit of room for me to kind of fold back some of these edges and give it a little bit of a more texture, more interest, almost like a distressed look. So on like one corner per side, you'll see me, like I am starting now, bending back the paper. And this is actually really good too, because this was double-sided paper from the collection, and the underside is like a pink with a maroon polka dot. So it's very, like I said, add something extra to the layout, almost like this worn, distressed look. So I definitely printed my photo out in black and white, and I'm going to make it into a 4-inch square to kind of fit nicely in there. And then I'm going to take the time with my scraps and make a border with this gorgeous paper. So this takes some time, so I do kind of cut out some of the feed for this part. But in essence, with the scraps, I'm making a border for my picture. Valentina loves the park lately, and so I truly find myself going every day after work for at least the last hour of sunshine here in Florida, and let her run around. And right now she's completely into chasing any squirrel she finds and chasing any bird that dares to land close to her. It's so cute. I have like so many mini video footages of her doing this. I should just definitely start posting them like on my Instagram feed, in the stories, and let them disappear after a day or so, because it's hilarious. And if you're a mom, like, I guess maybe you can appreciate it. So I figure maybe a stories thing and not so much on my feed. But it's really cute. And so this one moment, she usually will always kind of I'll snap a photo, and she knows how to, when I say cheese, it means to smile. So yeah, so here I am, like I said, making 2 kind of gourd clusters of these florals in opposite corners. I just could not use this paper and kind of make it as luscious as possible with extra florals, but at least they all go together, same color family, and it's all from the paper. But it added something, and like I said, at least now I've used this gorgeous paper from Maggie Holmes, and I can put it in my album, so that's most important. I decided to pop up my photo on some fun foam, and I will pop up one flower in the bottom right corner for this as well. Everything else will be underneath, tucked away. I like that image better, way better, because I was kind of loading them on top and covering both corners, but I wanted obviously our photos to show. And I'm going to go ahead and add some of the washi from, I think, last month's kit. I left them sitting on here, but it's kind of like clear washi with gold polka dots, one smaller and one larger. And I find that this is an easy way to add some extra interest to a corner that necessarily won't be there. So it's an idea for getting your washi used up. And then what I also pulled out was some thread. I used to be thread obsessed as well, following my favorite Missy Whedon in that regard. But I've kind of cleaned my desk, and then they've been away, and then I busted them back out again, and I thought I was going to use it, but I don't know if I edited it out. But I do kind of do like 2 clusters in attempts to use some thread, but it added such a like a messy look behind the photo that I didn't really appreciate it, even if it was for the texture as well, because I did add white. it just wasn't my jam, and I liked kind of leaving the rest of the background rather simple and clean because this is a busy paper, and I try to make it a little bit more subtle to use by making it just a frame is my reasoning behind not using the thread. But it definitely helped in that regard to kind of get it all set. So here I am just kind of tucking away some of the pieces, and actually the floral up in the left corner is from the die cut pack. I have like 4 or 5 of the Flourish collection die cuts sitting around my desk. I will always love the Flourish collection. I think this might be my all-time favorite. Maggie Holmes collection, even though I do like Carousel as well, but I felt like this was more versatile, and I got it late in the game. This is why I'm still playing with Flourish, because it's just in my stash. These acetate flowers are from an old Heidi Swapp collection that I still have on my desk. It's like one of her first collections, is those acetate pieces, but I still have a few. I'm ride or die Heidi Swapp too, even though I haven't gotten my hands on most of her recent stuff. Yeah, I gotta do better on that. And so I'm just adhering everything down, liking where this is going at the moment. So I'm liking where this is all going. I'm adding some enamel dots that were in my stash in a light pink color. And then I fuss around with a few flare buttons as well. This one says XOXO. It is from, oh gosh, I don't even know where this flare is from. This is just my collection, but I do like the one that says priceless, and I like adding it next to the vellum and gold leaf. And then I have this one like embossed bird still. This was from the Sunny Days collection from Maggie Holmes. I think it's the last piece from that sheet that I had. I've used all the other elements, so that bird is really cute on the top. And then I was auditioning my title, and I went with this Vicky Boutin collection that says My Happy in Chunky Gold Glitter, and that will wrap it up. I will leave the other ladies and their layout, the playlist down below. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. If you like scrapbook tutorials, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you on my next layout. Thank you so much. Bye.